Hi, this is Carrie, and welcome to my brand new web series, Transmedia, where we are going to take a look at, for better or for worse, the portrayal of transgender characters in various entertainment mediums. We're not still going? Oh, okay, fine, I'll get on with the serious stuff. So, the reason why I'm doing this web series is because, as a child growing up in the 90s, an impressionable young trans person who didn't even have a name for what I was feeling yet, this was my first exposure to transgender people.
Man, woman, dude.
And this was the first time that I ever saw a trans person in a movie.
You like football?
Oh, yeah, I used to watch it quite a bit.
Well, you might have seen me. I was a tight end with the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 90, Robert Muldoon.
Can you imagine what kind of negative, self-hating messages those things implanted into my head as a 14-year-old? Subliminal message number 1. All trans women, even the most beautiful and passable, are still men. Subliminal message number 2. Your entire value as a woman is dependent on how pretty and how cis-like you look.
But it's a man.
Really? Just trying to do too much, huh?
Yeah, just trying to.
Kind of like over the top.
Subliminal message number 3. Trans people do not really pass. Everybody knows that they're men, and it's just pathetic that they keep trying to pretend that they're women.
Bullshit, you big dyke.
I am not a dyke. Is Laurel expecting you?
Kill you, douchebag.
That's all you men understand, is violent.
Now, with all of that in mind, let me share with you an excerpt from my high school journal, which I wrote about why I could not transition. Quote, "But I can't be a transsexual either, because I would never be rid of my big neck or my wide shoulders. Nobody would ever see me as a girl. I would be doing nothing but making myself a freak." Unquote. That was my worldview for 10 years. It took until the year 2012 when I finally stumbled upon transition timeline videos on YouTube and saw what actual real-life trans women looked like before I finally realized I was wrong. That is what media did to me as a teenager. So I feel very passionate about this.
God damn it. If you don't get Laurel's ass out here, I'm gonna clear. Oh.
And that's the thing. How was I supposed to know the difference? How was I supposed to know that trans people weren't actually like that? That was the only time I ever saw them, so I mean, how was I supposed to know? Hollywood kept telling me that trans people were just a joke, that they'd never be real women, that they were just traps trying to seduce straight men, or that they were these pathetic men wearing dresses that tried to say that they were women when everybody was very clearly not seeing them as women. And this is indeed still a problem. For example, after watching the recent Amazon series Transparent, on Susan's transgender forum, somebody posted asking, "Is this really the best that I can expect? Am I going to end up looking like the character in this show? Will I look better? Will I sound better? Do I have any hope of not looking like a man in a dress?" So again, representation in media is very important. Every time you see a transgender character, it is basically giving trans people the subtle message, this is you. This is what you look like, this is what you sound like, this is what other people perceive you as, and this is your value in society. So when it is a negative representation, those messages can really mess with your head, and especially when it's something that completely does not mesh with reality. So that is why I'm looking at these representations of trans characters in the media. I want to elaborate on why, in every single show and medium that shows a transgender character, what messages they are sending about who we are, and how that might or might not conflict or affirm reality. So look forward to that. I will be launching my first episode soon. See you then. Bye.